Guten Abend, it's Baldy Chris again. I thought I would move straight onto the next phase of my little series on evaluating the various characters. So we're going to be playing as the pilot this time, who is, well, he's got a lot of good attributes, but also some severe disadvantages as well. Where's his secondary outfit? I must have unlocked that, surely. There it is. So yeah, he just has little aviator goggles, because I've beaten his past, so you get an alternative outfit for the characters when you do beat their pasts. So yeah, this one, he's probably my least favourite of the four basic characters, simply because his pistol is pretty awful. So it's got a fairly small magazine, so it needs reloading quite often, and you can see there the range on it is shocking. It's not even reaching the other side of the room, and that's a big drawback. You could just be plugging away in the right direction and not hitting a damn thing because it's just out of range. And my preferred way of playing this game is to keep my distance. It's the best way for me to stay out of trouble, and plug away taking cheap shots at the enemies, rather than some other players who are a lot faster, more aggressive playing styles that get up close and personal. So yeah, he just has the one gun, but he's got some decent items as well. His active item is a lockpick, which can be very, very handy for opening chests and other locks within the game, but it's only got a 50% success rate and it needs to recharge between usages. He has the disarming personality as well, which means he gets a discount in the shops from any merchant in the game. I think it's about a 15% discount. It's definitely worth having. It makes it a lot more affordable to get some things, and ideally better weapons than the ones he starts with. And he's also got a second passive item as well, a hidden compartment within his backpack, essentially meaning that he can carry two active items rather than one, so you don't have to give up the lockpicks if you receive a second active item, and you can swap between them, which makes it quite hard to remember you've got a second one at times when you are playing with him, particularly if you haven't played as him rather, for a while, which I definitely haven't done. There we go. But yeah, if we... Oh, I'm not going to risk using a lockpick on a decent chest like that, because if it doesn't work, it seals the lock and you can't have another go at it, and red chests are good, so I'm just going to use a key straight away and open that. That's an amulet of some kind. Amulets all get triggered when you use blanks, so for that reason I don't actually think they're that useful, because you don't get enough blanks to be making serious use of them. So a chance to poison, freeze and ignite enemies, a bit of a random mix. It'll come in useful for sure. So yeah, we'll just have to rely on getting some more keys or the trusty lockpicks to open some of the other things within the game. If we come across the entrance to the oubliette, I will have a crack at lockpicking the first of the locks there. Oh, there's a keykin. Right. Chasing after these things sometimes gets you killed, but you know, free keys are always good. Now, pretty sure I got him, but I can't see where the key ended up. But presumably that dynamite exploded it and sent it flying. So I'm sure it's in the room somewhere. Better be. Well, or what? I shall write a strongly worded letter of complaint to my local MP or something. That's hardly going to happen. Yeah, I'll just wait till the dust settles and see if we can find it. Hopefully it is hit somewhere. Thank God there was cover in this room. It was all getting a little bit pricky. Yeah, as well as not being as capacious or rangy or speedy as weapons within the game, I don't think it packs as good a punch. So looking at that map, it doesn't look as if it did drop a key. Maybe I didn't actually get it killed. Thus proving my point that it's not as powerful as I hoped. That's... Oh no, it looks like I picked up the key immediately. I've got one in the inventory. Hadn't noticed that. That's why it's not available, because I've already got it. Okay. Do I want to try the lockpicks on that? Let's give it a go. And it's failed. That's the drawback to the lockpicks. In addition, you might be able to shoot the chest open and get the contents for free, but that's very unlikely, so we just got junk out of that. Never mind, it was a freebie chest anyway, so it was worth a shot, and the lockpicks will slowly recharge. I think it's based on damage dealt. You just see the little meter on the side climbing there. It doesn't actually take too much to recharge. There you go. Get back here and be killed. It's almost like he didn't want to die. So yeah, just about recharged the lockpick now. This next room should do the trick for us. There we go. Yeah, that's it recharged. Let's hope we can keep that water barrel intact. Yep. Okay, let's uncover the oubliette entrance. Oops. Okay, normally I don't bother actually finding the oubliette. I can't actually get to it directly, but I want to have a crack at it with the lockpicks and just see will it work, and that way we only require one key rather than two to get in. It is a bit of a gamble. If it doesn't work, you can't shoot open that one, unlike with the chests. Not that there's ever much success with shooting open the chests anyway, but it's there it is up there. Let's get that done now. Unsuccessful. We are not going to the oubliette. So yeah. Let's get this open then, since we've still got a key left. And yeah, that's definitely a better weapon than what he starts with, so it's got quite generous ammo, so I'll use that as my main weapon for the moment. Yeah, much better range for a start. Ooh, and I forgot as well, it shoots out little charmed enemies that work on your side. I don't know if they can still hurt me. I'm not going to walk into it just in case. And what have you got? Right, well, we're not going to the oubliette, so I don't really fancy spending cash on the map, although that would show the secret rooms. Nah, I won't bother. The sense of direction, I don't find very useful. It points the way to the boss fight. So if you're looking to get done ASAP, it's worth having. But I don't. I just prefer ploughing through the level and clearing everything out and saving the boss till last anyway. There he is. Was that the last one? It was, yeah. Okay then, let's I guess fight him. And it's the Bullet King. So as with most enemies, keeping distance is the best tactic. Certainly don't want to get cornered by them. Ooh, that was quite close. It's well on the way to being cornered, I think. It's been surrounded by the charmed enemies, which is definitely helping out. So that's nearly dead. Yes. Flawless. Hurrah. And just take his chair out as well for the sheer bloody hell of it. Pure mindless vandalism on my part. And another better weapon than the start one. It's like the Frost Giant. Big. Okay, I'll have a quick look for secret rooms. The usual suspects, the exit room. The chest rooms, wherever they are. There's one. Probably not this back wall, there's too much stuff on it. No, where's the other one? That's the chest room. That just the setup here, there's very unlikely to be a secret room coming off that. And the shop. Oh, actually I've got 3 blanks. So that would carry an extra one down to the next floor. Unless I do actually buy that map. What is it, 30? Go on then, let's just see if it does give us anything useful. There is a secret room. Oh, you absolute troll. Yeah, let's get that zoomed in a bit. It's only got half a heart in it. It looks like it must come off this first room. I don't think it'll ever come off your start room. And since I've already got full health and surplus that I can't access, there's no point wasting a blank to get at it. So I will hang on to the blank. Well, a complete waste of cash. Never mind. Where's the exit? Why can't I find it? There it is. Okay, what's the second floor got for us? So yeah, once you replace the pilot's starter weapon with something a bit better, I like playing as him a bit more. It's just the initial start point. Whoops, been a bit mad changing the weapons there. That let him down. His other attributes are good. So one mode that I particularly like using him for is the Blessed Gun, I think it's called. Which isn't a gun at all, it's a gameplay mode whereby you get given guns at random for sort of about 20 seconds at a time, or until the magazine's emptied or you've dealt a certain amount of damage, or so a few different variables that determine when the weapon changes. But for that one you use his starter weapon for like the first room or two, and then it gets replaced with random ones that have already been unlocked within the game map. It's annoying. Still not dead as well, damn it. Oh, second hit as well. Infuriating. Why aren't these charmed enemies helping me? Do they hurt me? No, good. Might as well find out since we've already taken a kicking in this room. So yeah, the blessed run is a good one to use him on, because his weak start weapon is replaced almost instantly. You're not, oh god, stupid. You're not too likely to have it come back to you at random, although you can get, I think you can get the starter weapons come back throughout the run. But I mean, the more guns you've got unlocked, the less chance there is of seeing the same one twice in any given run. Okay, so a lot of exits off here. We've got the shop up the top and a safe room here that you can tell by the green light. This should be a shrine, I think. It is. Right, sometimes the shrines can take your current weapon off you. This shrine can anyway, because I think this basically lets you roll the bones and will give you something good and something bad simultaneously, or possibly nothing. D-blanks. Took all my blanks off me. Oh, yeah. And a gift, so that's this chest, but can't actually open it without a key. Let's try the lockpicks. It has worked, finally. What's that? That's the old knight's helm or something? Shield of the Maiden. Which, I can't remember what that does. Oh, it's an active item. Used to block bullets. Yes, that would be quite helpful. Presumably that's some sort of rechargeable item as well. Now I'm struggling to remember how to... There you go. If you look in the bottom left, it's the up key on the D-pad switches between the two things. Now, I'm less likely to forget he's got lockpicks because that's his starting attribute, so I'll leave it on the shield. Let's see how we go on with that. That would be where I dropped the old crest. Had I been anywhere near the oubliette to pick up the old crest. I've already been hit many times on this floor as well, so had I picked it up I still wouldn't be able to do anything with it. Have a quick look in the shop, see if there's anything worth having. You have the dog as a companion. The dog is the starter companion for the hunter. We'll see that later in this series, depending on how quickly I work my way through it. I've been liking the flare gun recently, but that's as the gunslinger. I don't think it's quite as good without the synergies. I think it's quite slow firing, and while it does set people on fire, it's not permanently, whereas with the gunslinger it is. So I think I will leave the extra new bits alone. Oh, straight into a boss fight. That was unexpected, or a mini boss fight. Trying to take out some of these secondary bits and bobs. Right, okay, I'm going to use the active item. Don't know that was particularly great. There we are. Recharges very quickly, I didn't know that. I'm still stuck behind it as well. There, not quick enough to reuse it. Why is this? Oh, I emptied the gun, god damn it. Pretty sure I was just on the verge of getting hit there. But thankfully it died at just the right time and spared me the ignominy. I'll refill the ammo on the one I've emptied. Need to pay closer attention to that. We've got a map again. So, is there a secret room? The secret rooms show up grey, I think. There is. And yeah, it's trolling us yet again, because you need a blank to open the secret rooms, and that will give you a blank. So no net gain from doing it. Right, shouldn't need a key for that chest. Got some health at least, and the fossilised gun, which can backfire against you. Right, we've got Professor Guppenstein over here. I think that's his name. What's he got for sale? The weird egg is, I don't think, worth having unless you fancy a difficult dragon fight, like it's not difficult enough already. The bug boots, I think, make you immune to poison, and the membrane drops poison. I'll take the membrane. Anything to give me more weapons to choose from for this guy. We've got the Lost Adventurer over there, so we'll map the floor out and go visit him later and pick up another goodie. Okay, that's not a very challenging trap room really. Oh, there's sneaky little floor traps in here. The spikes are hard to see, particularly when the whole room's filled with projectiles. The flames are much easier to see. I think they still fire off after the room's been cleared as well. Why aren't these getting poisoned? That's the whole point of this weapon, isn't it? Well, even if they didn't poison them, it did kill them. So there we are. Now we've got a blue chest in here. What's the other chest? Have I opened it already? No, I haven't. It's a green chest. Right, okay, we'll try the lockpick on this. It's worked again. Better. Let's give me some armour. New armour every floor as well. That's definitely worth having. Particularly with my quite woeful playstyle. Okay, where are we going next then? Oh, there's a blank in here that I missed. There we are, I'll have that, thank you. Makes up for the 3 that got taken off us. After having specifically saved them on the third one on the first floor, to lose them all, that's an irritation. I'm convinced this game has a troll stat attached to it. It wrongs you in so many ways so often. It can't be completely down to random number generation. Again, someone's bound to correct me. Those people who've hacked the game apart or reverse engineered it as perhaps a nicer expression. Yeah, it does make me a little bit jealous watching PC Gungeon players online when you see the stuff they get from the modded versions of the game. Fairly confident my PC would be incapable of running it. So yeah, I'll just stick with the PlayStation version, the untainted PlayStation version. Right, I think I will probably fill the membrane since that's what I've been using. Still haven't got a key for that, but so at least unlock the teleporter. And yeah, we're just about mapped out for the adventurer guy, who I believe is supposed to be Link from Zelda, but I've never seen the likeness myself. It's probably a byproduct of the sort of the retro low-res graphics attached to this game. So that's the boss fight. So it should have got the floor all mapped out ready for this guy. There. Does he look like Link? I mean, Link wears all green, doesn't he? Can you tell I'm not an avid Nintendo player? Yes, I do already have a completed map, and you may look at it. What do we have? Who's given me another armour bonusy thing? So we've got 2 of those. I think there's like 4 armour pieces that you can get. If you get all of them together, it offers some kind of synergy. I think I've never had all 4 together. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we can keep the armour intact for a little while. When I first started playing this game, I was of the mistaken impression that a flawless victory consisted of not having your red health touched, but sadly that is not the case. Losing armour still counts as a flaw. Exactly fair, I suppose, really. But yeah. This guy is tricky just because the attack patterns are so random. And he keeps eating the other what are they called? Bits, snake portions that are sitting around the place, and that buffs him up again. And if you've managed to destroy a segment, that was the word I was looking for. If you've managed to destroy a segment earlier on, it will replace it as well, and each segment represents a particular attack pattern. So if you do manage to knock out the segments, it stops some of the random attacks that you can do. And surprisingly, we did actually get the flawless there. That was probably better than expected going into that, really. So yeah, looking very healthy on the old armour front now. Still don't have any keys, but no, I'd probably go buy one rather than risking the lockpick on the green chest. 2 keys. Could afford them both. Sort of seems a bit daft to pay for keys when you've got a character that's got a lockpick. Right, okay, use the key. What do we have? It's the heroin. Oh, no, it's not. It's the mega hand. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. It's all weaponry to choose from, and they're all undeniably better than his starter weapon. Okay, so can't be bothered with the secret room because it's pointless. Or, well, let's at least look and find out. Take it is accessed from the room we're in. It's not always obvious. Does that count as a crack in the wall? Oh, I haven't got a blank anyway, so we'll never know for certain. Right, 3rd floor. Yeah, I suppose another advantage for this character over the Marine is that if you do manage to make it to the past, the little epilogue episode bit towards the end of the game, oh, horrible position, then his past is significantly easier than the Marines. I mean, none of them are terribly easy, especially if you haven't actually seen them before. I mean, you have the internet, you've got research on your side. None of these things should be able to take you by surprise, but yeah, having a look at what to expect from the various pasts is a definite plus in being able to deal with them yourself. But having seen someone else do it, I was able to do it first time for the pilot myself. It's quite a cool one as well, actually. It's all Star Warsy Han Solo type stuff, and the actual epilogue bit, oh you, is quite dissimilar to the main game, because you're flying a spaceship rather than running around as a character on foot. See if we can get that, whatever that is. It's actually not terribly helpful. Never mind, they're always worth trying to get if it doesn't put you in harm's way to actually get them. Ew. The table was only just offering enough shelter there. That took some killing. Thinking, how have we got so much armour? But we've got 2 items that give us extra armour every floor, so that's definitely going to be helpful in terms of progression through the game, since I'm fairly incapable of hanging onto it based on my gameplay alone. So just getting little charity handouts from the game is absolutely fine by me. There are a lot of enemies in this room, my word. Or at least there were. Okay, ammo refill as well, that's useful. What's in the shop? That's a song by the Boo Radleys, isn't it? Shotgun coffee just makes you go faster, which isn't super useful, but it is useful. It's not the most useful thing that I would go for. I'd definitely prefer some kind of passive item, or just a better weapon, really, most times. If I get given one, I wouldn't complain, but probably not about to shell out for one. Oh, there's the hatch to the rat fight. I didn't actually notice any rats, but I don't always see them. So there you go. Had we bought the Nord key, we'd be able to head down there. There's a rat there. Oh, right beside the boss as well. See if we can't get ourselves some more perks along the way. Oh, I'm having a tough time deciding what's best to shoot at here. And there's something right on the top as well. More armour. Got more armour than actual health. Yes, I do. Be really good if I was playing as the robot. Oh, that was satisfying. It is nice when some of the enemies take other enemies out. Green chest, and we haven't found the other chest yet, have we? I say we, it's me doing all the work. You guys are just sitting there watching, but thank you for doing that. Yeah, I will have a look for the other chest and see if it is any better. Struggling to remember what we've had already. So, have we had a red one? If there's already been a red chest, the chances are we're not going to see anything super smashing, sort of channeling the spirit of Jim Bow in there. Yeah, we're not likely to see anything. Oh no! Rookie error! This is why I need all the extra ammo that's around. Yeah, the robot, is that a spoiler alert to talk about an unlockable character? In fact, yeah, it's relevant to this room and what I just did, like a stoop. The robot, there is a broken television in the lift shaft at the start of the second floor. If you bring that all the way to the shop on the 5th floor, or the blacksmith on the forge, then you will unlock the robot character, and it is quite difficult to do. The reason for that is that the television takes up an active item slot for a start, so you can't carry anything else unless you're playing as the pilot, where you've got 2 active item slots. And then every time you do a dodge roll, and I think I've done it exactly in this room, you dodge across the gap and it drops the TV straight into the drink, never to be seen again, thus ending your quest to unlock the robot. You have to throw it across gaps. And then when you are playing as the robot, it doesn't have any heart health, it only has armour. Meaning any heart drops you get during the game, which is typically more common than armour, although we are doing very well for armour on this run. Oh, I should really be going the opposite way around the room to that bloody train thing, just to give it less opportunity to hit me. Right, what's still alive? Come on. Everything yet? Yeah, the heart drops are more common than the armour drops, and the heart drops are basically completely useless to the robot character. Equally, things that take hearts away are completely harmless to the robot character, and I think we've got some junk, haven't we? The junk improves the robot's strength as well. Oh, that was Winchester down the bottom. Let's go see Winchester. Seeing a few more NPCs than I'd normally expect to see. I'm sure we've got enough money to have a go at this. It's not the easiest layout to work with, but we'll have a crack. Bound to get something. May get something. Okay, it's all about pulling off ricochets with this one. Ah, that's exactly what I meant to do, and I will not hear talk of otherwise. There we go. So, I think I have hit all 4 in this room before. It's tricky to do because the last guy is an absolute bugger to hit. That one I made look harder than it was. Now I think you've got to do some stupid little double ricochet through this bit because you haven't got a direct shot at him, otherwise he doesn't come across far enough to get the other ricochet. No, not that time. Never mind, 3 out of 4 is, to paraphrase Meatloaf, not bad. It's also what Winchester just said as well. It's another red chest. Was that the rail gun or something? Big shotgun. The description is quite apt. It is big. And it does a lot of damage from what I recall. I don't see it very often actually. Let's put up the shield just in case we need to use that. I thought I saw that jumping when we moved into the room. It might just have been a graphical glitch. Or my eyes playing me up. Don't think it is a mimic, but I'm going to stick a bull in it just to make sure. Okay, so there's a green chest elsewhere on the floor, so I'll try using the lockpick on this. Failed. And just junk. Never mind. What's in the green chest? Yeah, that might be acceptable as a room clearer. What we're going to use for the boss, let's try the big shotgun, and as a backup... Ooh, freeze ray, yeah, if we can get a boss frozen, makes life a little bit easier. Potentially. Okay, right, boss, here we come. Probably wasn't expecting to get this far with the pilot, actually. And let's queue up the shield, otherwise I'll forget about it. Yeah, that has seemingly frozen nothing. Oh! Yeah, we got hit. Bummer. Yeah, this is definitely quite an effective weapon, doing a fair bit of damage as far as I can tell. I find it very difficult to look at the health gauges without distracting myself from what's actually happening on screen. The only real drawback there was it took a while to reload, and yeah, amazingly the one hit that got taken was using the shield that we got, so never mind, that was slightly ironic, but again, still very healthy on the old armour front. Could look for secret rooms. Going to see if there's anything worth having in the shop as well. Can't remember if there was. There was the speed up. It might have helped in that battle we just did. I'll leave that, but let's see if we can find some secret rooms. Again, we've got 3 blanks. It sort of seems like a shame to go wasting them. Well, we won't be wasting them, we'll be looking for cracked walls first of all. So, what to use to actually crack open the walls? Don't think we're going to see one there. Yeah, with the secret rooms, looking on the map, anything, the ones that have got more walls exposed, the more likelihood there is there might be one here. That doesn't seem to be cracking. Can't really be on that wall, and the other, it won't be on ones that have got doors in them, so it's not those. I'll check the exit, and rather than let him a blank off in the shop, which will set us back to 2 on the next floor. I will got an amulet, haven't we, that does blank effects. I'll just head to the 4th floor and keep 3 blanks. That is absolutely not the way to get to the 4th floor. I'm transporting away from the elevator. Or lift. Lift, goddammit. Yep, it's taking a while to load. I only get an hour's worth of upload on Share Factory, and quite often my runs, depending on how good they are, woo, nearly got shot straight away, can take more than an hour, so fair warning, this might just cut out before we get finished. If it does, since this run looks halfway decent, then I guess I'll queue up a second video. Whoa, cheap hit. Let's try using the lockpick there. It worked. Oh, I don't really like that thing. It does a lot of damage, but it works best up close, and I'm not a fan of fighting up close. It's not a dead end room, I just went the wrong way out of it. It'll show the way it works anyway. I think when you reload, actually, it oh god, it catapults the bubbles towards enemies, and yeah, they do a fair bit of contact damage. Don't know if it's reaching as far as that agonizer up there. Possibly not. Let's use something that's definitely got the range. So we need to kill them for Rifle and Mouser. Okay, yeah, everything took a good few hits there, that's for sure. Have we got anything that's going to work slightly better at clearing rooms? Where's that void? No, where's the void marshal? That's no, definitely not using that. There we are, finally. Oh god, I should have just stayed behind the tables. Oh, so somebody's going to be generating skeletons, I think, is the significance of that circle on the floor. And there's there, you. No more skeleton generation. Put the skeleton down as well, which is unexpected. Have I only just worked this out after hundreds and hundreds of playthroughs? Yeah, skeletons are tough enemies. Don't like them. They're all right as long as you can shelter from them and, you know, hit them from a distance and whatever else. I mean, that's true of most enemies really, is keeping out of harm's way and plugging away at them will eventually kill them, even if you're using a crappy starter weapon like the Rogue Special. Right, okay, so there should be a second cat now. And it's the one that runs away that you really need to be taking care of. The other one's just a decoy. I think the first time I saw one of those, it just put me in the ground very, very quickly. Yeah, you start seeing a lot of stuff that's very dissimilar to what you've seen before by the time you reach the 4th floor and beyond. Come on. So yes, it used to be that I would not really guarantee getting terribly much further than this if I got that far even. I'll try using this freeze ray for a little bit because it pushes things away from recollection. And freezes them as well, which is definitely helpful. Sucks ammo dry though, which is less helpful. See, these are taking an absolute kicking, aren't they? But yeah, I'm happy to plough through that ammo to stop them shooting at me because they shoot so much. And they can be quite hard to avoid. It's becoming my mantra, isn't it? So, I find it hard to avoid quite a lot of the enemies within this game. These things can spawn in from anywhere, meaning they can be quite hard to avoid. They can literally spawn in on top of you, which is a proper pain in the hole. Shrine of some kind. I think this is the Beholster one, and essentially you give it a selection of weapons that the Beholster itself can carry, and eventually if you fill it up over multiple runs it gives you all 6 or 7 of them back, but I don't think I've managed to leave any weapons with it successfully. It's so unlikely when you've unlocked almost all the weapons in the game like I have. That's why I want them frozen. Oh god, stop shooting. Just, channeling Michael Caine now, stop throwing them bloody spears at me. Not that they're spears, but the principle is the same. Stop throwing deadly projectile things at me. And yeah, that freeze ray is now almost completely empty. So I'll go back to using the membrane. Oops, that's just a skeleton of the non-deadly persuasion. Yeah, popping out for a surprise attack with no chambered round was not the best tactic that has ever been thought of. My eyes are definitely playing me up again. I thought that was showing mimic movement. Alright, I haven't got a key. I don't actually want to risk lockpicking the green chest. Let's just open up that little shortcut. I know you can teleport back in, but I don't like having any access routes blocked in this at all. Playing Bomberman style there. It's just so long as there's a corner between us, you can't hurt me. So I do play Nintendo a little bit, or have done. Ooh, we're got a chance for some extra cash here, because yeah, I'll take 30, thank you. I don't know how much I've got saved up in this sweetie machine, as my friend calls it. Just the one. 117, which would be enough to get something nice, but you haven't got anything nice for sale. However, this is another secret, a safe room rather. It's just the cell creep. I would sell him stuff and make some money back. But since I haven't got anything, as yet at least, to spend it on, I don't think I'll bother just yet. that's the means of getting to the 4th secret floor. I haven't been to any secret floors on this run just yet. What happened there? Clearly I took a hit, but I didn't see what it's from. Oh well, is that everybody dead? Yeah, must be. Ew, trap rooms. Probably not the most difficult one in the world, just a lot of dodge rolling. There we are, there's another exit at the bottom as well. Oh, that was stupid. Yeah, I think the first time I encountered the ice cubes, they just absolutely mullered me. Just compressed me against the wall over and over. So we've got 2 green chests. So let's open this one up, see what we get. Yeah, I don't mind that one. So the other one's going to be an item. Do I want to hang on for a key? I'd probably buy a key if nothing better comes out of the shop. I'd definitely buy a key if nothing better comes out of the shop. See what the green chest item's going to be. No, just a corridor. That was really worth unlocking, wasn't it? So that is everything so far, so yeah, let's just buy a key, open up the other chest and see how we get on with the boss. That's ammo, that's not a key, god. Key, thank you. Is that antibody? No, bloody eye. It got the name wrong, but it does slow down enemy bullets, which is what I thought antibody did. So yeah, slower bullets is going to be helpful. It makes them easier to avoid, certainly. Right, what is the boss killer going to be? Probably big shotgun again. What do I want to use as backup? Yeah, maybe the frost giant, just because we haven't used it for a while. Right, let's see how we get on. Hopefully it's not the kill pillars. Why do I say these things? One tactic I have learned is that if you blank straight off the beginning, oh god, it takes away the entirety of the jammed bullet attack that they do. So it saves the possibility of taking double damage. God, making a fist of this. There we are. Yeah, I'm not good at attacking those at all, as has clearly just been demonstrated, but if you've got a powerful enough weapon and enough health, you can just blam your way through it and hope for the best, which is precisely what I just did. So, okay, there we go. Yeah, but taking the double damage bullets out of the equation is helpful. Oh, no blanks, god. Do I want to go buy one and see what's in there? Hope it doesn't troll me. You don't even have a blank for sale. What kind of a shopkeeper are you, honestly? Right. Could visit R&G, the secret floor, by tucking into this dude and selling him the 2 junk and one of the master rounds. I'll lose a bit of health doing it. I haven't really got health to spare, and I don't see the advantage of going to that floor because there's no chests, no shop on that floor, so you're not going to get anything out of those. If you're in rainbow mode, you get a rainbow chest. And then the boss of the 4th secret floor is quite a tough fight as well. So why did I go there? I was looking for the exit. There, that's what I was after. Oh, actually, you can go and get a bit more cash out of the vampire. Hopefully be able to buy something tasty on the 5th floor. So we have got some spare hearts left. probably not very many. Definitely not very many. However, 121 should be close to enough to buy a decent weapon. Assuming I live long enough to get to the blacksmith. I'm going to get a couple of extra armour on the start of the floor as well, so... Yeah, you never know. We're doing better than I expected to be doing with the pilot, that's for sure. And it's because I play rainbow mode so often. Rainbow mode is how I've done like 90% of the unlocks in this game. It feels really strange not to be going to the secret floors. Oh, that was close. I don't know that this weapon is really doing enough damage to justify using it on this floor. God, why aren't you dead? Probably something to do with what I just said about the lack of damage this weapon's doing. Have I got anything that does better? Big iron. Big iron's going to pack a punch, isn't it? Oh, bloody hammers. There's the exit, right on the other side. Yeah, I, at risk of repeating myself, find those really hard to dodge. Doesn't pack that much of a punch, hasn't even taken out that grenade. Ugh. Freezing things, which I didn't expect it to do. Or it looked like it was anyway. What have we got here? Some cash, and is that platinum bullets? I don't think it is. A clear Guppenstein. What does that do? Does that take my curse off me or something? Negates poison damage. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Here's a freebie, why not? Yeah, don't know if I'm too fond of this weapon. It's taking far too long to get anyone. I think its spread is so big that it's just... Oh, that was a really good time to reload, wasn't it? Ew, and it was actually damaging him. It was. So it was literally just soaking it all up and throwing it back at me. Right, let's try something else. What about the frost giant? Satisfyingly fast rate of fire, at least. Yeah, I think that's a bit more effective, so let's use that for a while. Probably going to run out quite quickly, but... Right, I'm just going to hide around the corner so those bubbles have got out of the way. But all of them, go on. Really? Yeah, it's just really annoying to be caught by the after shot of an enemy you've already killed. Good. Okay, let's refill that. It seems to be reasonably effective against the basic enemies on the floor. But here we are at the blacksmiths. This is 100% further than I expected to get with this guy, so let's unlock the bullet that can kill the past. You never know, we might even get there. Right, what's this? That's yet more armour. I can't afford it, and is that the Sheligan? I don't know what that does. 88 and 61 is what, 149. I haven't got quite enough for both of those.